On this episode of Road Dirt, we pay a visit to Janus Motorcycles in Goshen, Indiana. Stay tuned. Hey, this is Rob with Road Dirt, and we are at Janus Motorcycles up here in Goshen, Indiana. Small motorcycle outfit building made-to-order, hand-built motorcycles the old-fashioned way. They've got an old-fashioned business model, direct connection with their customers, and really old-school looking with modern tech motorcycles. So I'm going to meet the folks inside and check out their work and take a few of these for a ride. So this is Grant with Janus. How long have you been with the company, man?
I've been here since 2015.
Awesome, man. What's your role? What do you do?
I'm the general manager at Janus.
The GM of Janus Motorcycles. Pick me up at the airport too.
Yep.
So awesome. What do we got right here?
This is a Halcyon 250, number 828. This is one of our shop demos.
Yeah.
So we put it through its paces, and it's a great little bike. It's broken in. It's ready to ride. So.
All right. All right, Grant, so kind of take me through this right here. Where are
Welcome to Janus World Headquarters. We're in Goshen, Indiana.
Yeah.
This is kind of our warehouse area. These bikes are all getting ready for a shipment. A couple shipments leaving tomorrow. Ohio, Eastern Seaboard, and the Great West. We've got about 8 bikes leaving. So
Awesome.
these are all customer motorcycles. They are built to their specification, their color combination, everything they want.
There's the boss man right there.
Yep, Richard right here getting the Griffin ready to ride.
It's ready for you, right?
Assembly floor. So we've got 4 stands. This guy's waiting on a fender, but we've got a 250 and 2 450s in process right now.
Yeah. This is where the magic happens, right back here.
Ryan here is our senior assembly tech.
How's it going?
Ryan, hey, Rob Brooks, Road Dirt Motorcycle Media. I'll shake a hand in a minute.
Oh, you're good.
Awesome.
He bought it off the floor, but he's getting a large amount of customization to it. So he's getting a corporate logo on the side, custom number plate, several other things. So it kind of comes back, it kind of loops back around through production if there's any kind of after sale customizations that happen.
Nice. And then,
Here's all of
deeper into the hold.
Yep. These are all of our exhausts. We've got 450 exhausts here with the balance tube, 250 exhausts on the end. All of our exhausts are hand welded, hand hammered cones, TIG welded, stainless steel. You can either get it brushed or polished.
Awesome.
This is what they look like off the weld, out of the jig, and this is what they look like when they've been finished.
Nice. Craftsmanship.
Paint. This is Kelly.
Hello, Kelly.
Hello. This is the great lineup here. If you want to look right down the line there, you can see some of those vintage colors folks love to order.
Oh gosh, yeah.
British Racing Green, that classic kind of Indian red, olive drab, our new sea foam on the end, and then a couple of zany picks in there too. We've got gold and Milwaukee red. We've done a corporate collaboration with Milwaukee Tools, so you can see Milwaukee Tools red right there.
Nice. I think a Road Dirt sticker would look pretty good.
There you go.
Somewhere right along. All comes in.
Yep.
Right here.
A great box of Icon suspension there. That's a great kind
Cool.
of visual there.
Yeah.
450 components, 250 components.
And the assembly begins.
Yeah, we are truly, we're a global company. We bring parts in from all over the world and a lot locally. So we, about 80% of the bike is made locally.
Cool.
That said, we rely on global manufacturing for some of the specialty components. Shocks, wheels, engines being some of those. All of the tube steel, metal, hand-formed fuel tanks, all the aluminum, steel, stainless steel, exhausts, leather work, seating, all of the body work basically is made in Elkhart County.
Right here
Yep.
in Goshen, Indiana. All right, what do we got here?
This is a great example of some of our leather storage that we offer. This is the Halcyon 250 tool bag. It is made by hand by an Amish craftsman a couple miles south of here. He used to be a school teacher.
Yeah.
Now he does saddle making, bridle, horse bridles, harness racing equipment, and also our saddle bags and our tool bags. So this is the new shipment in from Mark.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
The craftsmanship is
Yep.
just
Absolutely.
fantastic. I love it.
This is a great readout of all of the steel components that we make in-house. So this is kind of a, I wouldn't show that, but it's kind of a blank.
Well, but it's just,
Yeah.
you manufacture it all right here.
Yep. These are our
Frame
450
up.
frames that are come from our fabrication shop about a mile down the road.
Yep.
We'll make sure you get down there today. So we make those in-house, welded, bent, cut, tested, all that good stuff in-house at our fabrication shop, as well as the 450 forks here on the right. 250 forks, 250 frames, and swing arms are made at a fabrication partner about 10 miles away. That's our 450 rear swing arm up there. Ready to assemble.
Here's the, let me guess, these are the 450 and 250 mils, right?
Yeah. 450 on the left, 250 on the right.
Yep.
These are some of the most durable engines in the world, and that's allowed us to succeed and allows us to offer a competitive warranty on the 250. One of the industry-leading warranties, 4 years. On the on the 450, there's a two-year warranty. On the 250, there's a 4-year warranty.
Excellent.
Every bike is made on the stand, craned off when it's ready to. We got the crane when we launched the 450. The 250, we just lift off the stand.
Yeah. The bike's coming together. Fresh frame in.
Yep. 10 hours later, we'll ride
10
it.
hours later, they'll be riding it 10 hours from now, putting it together.
More or less. More or less.
Yeah, this is 978. Almost 2,000.
Luggage racks, seat pans. It all happens right here. All right, so Grant calls this their Amish dyno.
I just made that up, but
Totally
this
made
is
it
the
up.
rolling road that we run every single motorcycle on for all 5 years.
Yeah.
Give it a full rundown off the road, so everybody.
It's Chase. He's the man that does it.
Yep. So it looks very low tech, but it's very diagnostic.
There you go.
Plug in every single bike to our 5-gas analysis machine, and then it allows us to tune in the ECU on the 450 and tune the carburetor on the 250.
Nice.
Make sure everything's perfect. So it stays off the road, we stay safe, the bike stays safe, and we can make sure that it's perfect for the customer.
What do you do here, man? What's your role?
My role is varied. So I do a bit of service, I do a bit of delivery, and then I try to be retired.
Good luck with that, right? When it's motorcycles.
Can't stay away. This stuff is just too much fun.
I know, man. Ain't no such thing as retirement
No.
when you love it.
No, absolutely.
Gold and white, double pinstripe, gold feather, saddlebag, saddle brown leather, brushed exhaust. It's beautiful. So,
It is.
yeah. Looks like a tuxedo.
All right, so tell us where we are right now, Mr. Richard.
Right now we are at the, we call this CT, but this is our fabrication shop, about 5 minutes south of our headquarters.
Yeah.
Still in the city of Goshen, and this is where we make all the 450 chassis components, as well as the fenders for the 450 and 250 line.
All right. Hand build them, and these are the guys that do it.
Yeah, so right here in front of you, this is the main frame for the 450. This is our fixture system.
Mike's looking hot.
Yeah, I'm not going to touch it, but this is basically ready to be, Jay is taking it out of the fixture to do the final welding.
Awesome. Raw material, all right here. This is where Janus begins, right here,
Right,
actually.
just raw laser cut tube. This would be the top rails for the 450 chassis. Every part we have laser cut, and then it then goes from here We'll walk back in there, and it used to be bend the tube. So right here is our Bailey tube bender. So we've got this thing programmed. We know whatever bend we need, we can program it in here, and then it'll bend that part exactly to the right amount of bend, the right size tubing. And then here's a good example. These are fork legs. Right here, this is a rear transom lower rails. And then those are what we put in the fixtures and get welded up.
There you
with
go,
a
man.
combination of laser cut tube pieces as well as machine parts. This would be your fork stem, machined about 5 miles south of here. Steering tube, also machined right down the road.
Yeah.
So just a variety of parts that are
Handmade,
Handmade.
right here.
locally.
Yep. With local craftsmanship.
That's right.
Local machinery. Made in the US of A.
That's right.
Fenders
They all
start off.
Start off like this. Here's a raw one right here.
Yeah.
And this is basically, it comes out of a machine like this. It's ready for powder coat.
Sweet. So tell me what you do here, Charlie.
I'm an engineer.
You are?
Design mechanical engineer. Manufacturing is what I do, doing a turtle top.
Yeah.
Yep, doing some die design today, but this is really where all of our manufacturing engineering happens, right in this little room.
Right here with this dude right here and these guys. This is where it all begins.
Have fun.
We out of here. Bouncing around through downtown Goshen. Man, I love this little town. Mayberry RFD. I am on the 250 Halcyon, and Richard is on the 450.
Probably kick your shirt off.
Choke is off. Man, I love the lines of this. Rev-happy little motors, these 250s and 450 singles. Man, I love that exhaust note, don't you? So now we're on the 450 Halcyon. Electronic fuel EFI. The other one was carbureted. This one is ready to roll. Whoop, unless I stall it. Get used to the clutch on it. There we go. Clutch grip is, or clutch engagement is pretty quick at the lever. And we're off. Refined on the 450, including the exhaust note, which honestly, I think I like the exhaust note of that 250 better, more throaty. All right. See if I can remember what Richard told me. This 450 makes about 30 horses, hit about 90 miles an hour, and the whole thing weighs about 360 pounds. Whereas that 250 makes about half that in horsepower, about 14 or 15. But it'll hit 70 miles an hour because it's so much lighter, and weighs about 260. So all things considered, they're peppy little bikes for their size. Richard's a big guy on a little bike, but he loves these 250s. Quiet country roads, Amish and Mennonite farmland. It is absolutely beautiful up here outside Goshen, Indiana. Both Halcyons have sprung seats, but the 250 that Richard's on is a hardtail, no rear suspension, while the 450 I'm on has got a dual shock rear suspension. Now here's another one of the liveries with that kind of that field green and you know, the black leather instead of brown leather. Looks really good. I like it. That's a good looking motorcycle. And this is the Griffin 250. Same power plant as in the Halcyon 250, but in a scrambler setup. Let's take this for a ride. Janus folks have a word for the kind of riding that these bikes are really best for and that they love using them for. They call it rambling. And that's kind of where you hop on a bike, you got no particular place to go and no hurry to be there, you just enjoy the ride. We like to call that ride life. And I think that's why Janus and us get each other. So there you have it, the Halcyon 250, the 450, and the Griffin 250 from Janus Motorcycles, a little old motorcycle company building bikes here in little old Goshen, Indiana. And they've got quite a story. And man, I hope they're around for a long time. They've got a great model, very personalized model. You order the bike, they build it for you, and you join the Janus community. So great little bikes. We've had a good time on them today. And you can check them out at janusmotorcycles.com and try out their configurator for all three of the models and see what you think. You can kind of build and tweak even the paint scheme and the paint striping, all kinds of cool stuff with it. And it's a real cool configurator. And if you're ever up in this area, in the Goshen area, outside of South Bend, Indiana, drop in on them. They've got a pretty cool place. They'll give you a tour, Richard and company here. So great motorcycles. I hope they are able to expand and people across the United States are able to get on these bikes, because it really, they've got a word that they use that they really should make a hashtag out of it. You know, they call it rambling, the ramble life. Because when you hop on one of these, it's not about the speed, it's not about the high tech, it's not about high performance. It's about a visceral interaction with the motorcycle. The feeling you get while you're out riding it, out on the open road, on a bike that's got a lot of throwback qualities to it, with a lot of modern tech as well. You don't get ride modes, you don't get traction control, you don't get ABS. You just get a very solid, well-built, hand-built in Goshen, Indiana motorcycle that feels very old school, feels very traditional motorcycling. It's been refreshing. Been a lot of fun just blasting around out in Amish farm country with these bikes while we've been here today. So check them out at janusmotorcycles.com. And if you enjoyed our content, enjoyed this, give us a like, give us a share, subscribe, ring that bell so you get future notifications on videos and things like that we'll produce. And there goes something by it. There's people here in town that ride them. And check us out on social media. We're on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. All of it Road Dirt TV. And check out our main magazine site, e-magazine we call it, roaddirt.tv. And for all the latest and greatest and stories that us and the rest of the Road Dirt crew put out for your enjoyment and your benefit. Well, until next time, this is Rob with Road Dirt at Janus Motorcycles in Goshen, Indiana. Ride life.